So I thought about actually trying to make a YouTube channel that was worth a damn, and get a green screen and some intro music and all that. And then I realized that that means I'm obligated to actually do some quality stuff, and I got other things to do. So I'm sticking with this just being for me to share things going on and that interest me. And then if you want to drop by and take a look and drop a comment, that's cool with me. But mostly I just do it to share it with my friends so they know what I'm up to. So, guys, I finished it. This is my ultra lightweight 9mm AR rifle. And I say rifle because legally it's a rifle because it's got a 16-inch barrel on there. But really, it only has 5.5 inches of rifling. So, But anyways, yes. 5.1 pounds with the magazine inserted. Okay. So, what do I have here? Well, at the heart of it is a KP9 polymer lower by KE Arms. Outstanding company. They're the ones behind the Wetwood Stoner Do project and got that legal hoo-ha going on bullshit, which I hope they come out on top on. Okay, so I'm very happy with them as a company, and I'm very sad to see they have to go through this shit. You would not believe how helpful they've been with me after hours on an issue I ran into with the ejector. So, fantastic company. Cannot recommend their products enough. Okay, TACCOM. Guy there, his name Tim, he owns the company. I'm literally at the gun range letting him know what problems I'm having with this thing. Okay, and he's actually writing back to me. This is his day off. Okay, and he's taking the time to help me work through some issues that I was having. By the way, none of the issues had to do with anything that he made. So that's pretty cool. So let me tell you what I got from him. In here I got the TACCOM 3-stage buffer. I got his standard bolt for blowback 9mm. And of course I got the ultra lightweight barrel and handguard. Trigger is just a brand called Mad Dog. I'm not familiar with them. I bought it at a local store because the vendor that I chose to buy it from online was just so backlogged they weren't going to be able to shoot it. And I bought the Hollow Sun sight here because of its weight. So once again, it's on a weight restriction, I guess you could say, and it's just a generic charging handle. I don't compete, so I don't care about short strokes or fast triggers or anything like that. This is just something that I want lightweight and hopefully tame the recoil enough that my wife could enjoy shooting it and I can enjoy shooting it. And hey, voila, it worked. Okay, so guys, it's complete. I will tell you that aftermarket mags, you need to be very careful with which ones you're using, and I found that this thing will not fit AWB 17-round Glock mags. The 15-round ones are tight to fit, and the 30-round ones, no problem. They fit great and work great. The 17-round ones, just pass on those. Okay, so that's so far the only downside. I had some problems with the ejector. That was user error because I tried to adjust it, and instead of adjusting it properly, it fell out and I didn't know it. So that's why I was on the messaging with Tim, it's not working, Tim. And of course that's because the ejector was laying on the bench in the gun range. And yeah, you should mock me because I deserve it. Okay, this is what I started out with. All I really started out with was the barrel from CAC, and it's a 30 Luger. I had originally bought an Anderson lower, and eventually decided I wanted Glock mags, and I'm not even going to go into the hell I went through with ATI and their magwell converter because I've already made a video on that. But ATI, if you happen to be watching, So, anyways, guys, there's nothing really particularly impressive in here. It is a pretty much a standard, AR9 build. Okay, the proper weight buffer and all that. So I'm not going to go into any real details there, but I will say that kind of some unique things other than being the 30 Lugers. I chose to put a scope on it, and a scope on a pistol caliber carbine is a lot of people consider a waste. I got bad eyes, so this is really a luxury for me to be able to really see what I'm hitting. And it's nice and it feels good. It's super lightweight. It only comes in at like 6.6 ounces, but of course it doesn't include the scope mount. This thing's beastly heavy. This is a TACCOM budget carbon fiber handguard, and I stuck a heat shrink wrap on it just because I have this thing about texture, and when it's too smooth, it just makes my hand go. So I got, some people gave me a bunch of crap for putting it on there and saying, hey, you can have heat problems or whatever. And I'm like, it's a 30 Luger. I can't afford to go ape shit crazy shooting ammo all day long. Okay, so I'm not worried about that. But again, I make this stuff for me, not for them. All right, so these are the two things I took to the range. They mostly worked out, not entirely. Again, when it comes to magazines, I have the 30 Luger ammo and UTG 30 round magazines do not play well together, but it worked with all my other magazines. And oddly enough, the UTG mag worked fine in a 9mm build. So I'm not out any magazines. I just can't use some with one build and can't use some with the other build. No big deal. So I went back to the scrap pile, and I was going to go with Colt stick mags. They didn't work out well for either one of my builds there, but I decided to give everything another try. So I threw everything into my Anderson Lohr I originally bought, and I have here, you can see that, Scrap Bin Betty, she bangs, and it just like has my side charger from what is it, Devil Dogs. It's got like an Armaspec silent recoil buffer spring thingy. Can't recommend it, but it works. The first gen stuff they had literally blew apart into my gun. Garbage. Magwell converter, Colt stick mags. This particular brand gave me some problems. What is this? ASC, and I hear other people have had problems with them as well. Here's the odd thing: I hate ProMag with a passion. They are just the worst, and their products are very questionable. But I have a couple of their metal line plastic mags, Colt stick mags, and they work perfectly. And that actually kind of pissed me off because I just want to hate them so bad. But I'm not gonna lie, they worked perfectly. After I sent the original ones back, which didn't work perfectly, so still can't recommend them. But just even a stuck clock is right once a day, right? Okay. Anyways, Kaw Valley fiber optic grip, which I put some more wrap on there. CAC barrel, CAC muzzle device, and that's about it. Oh, I did a little shrink wrap on the handguard too, because again, it's like a fiber optic handguard and that slippery, yucky surface I don't like, and it feels pretty dang good. And this stuff is dirt cheap. I highly recommend it. It's on Amazon, and it's just a fishing pole, heat tubing or heat wrap, shrink wrap. It comes in a variety of colors and big. Here's some here. Big long like snake skin looking stuff, and some colors like this, and then you can fold it over when you do it too to give the edge a little edge protection, so you're not dinging things up. So anyways, that's what's going on. When I actually get a chance to go to the range and really put some stuff through these things, I can do a proper review and say what works and what doesn't, because I do have some issues I have to work out, and I have to categorize them into categories. Are they the magazines, or the user, are the upper, the lower, ammunition, so on and so forth. So so far I've narrowed down the issues to magazines and user, but I have to go verify that. So, all right, bye.